In the past 70 years, a lot has changed, but Queen Elizabeth II was a constant, an icon who captured the respect of her nation and the world. And that's how she's being remembered this morning. She died yesterday at 96 years old. Today, a lot is going on in the United Kingdom as people there remember the Queen and welcome a king. ABC Action News reporter Chad Mills is following these developments for us and taking a look at the Queen's legacy here in the Bay Area. Chad, a lot of folks may not know about the connection between the Bay Area and Queen Elizabeth.
You're right, Dia, because it happened a little while ago, back in the early 90s, but she did pay Tampa Bay a visit, only staying here for a few hours, but in that amount of time, she left an impact on the people of Tampa Bay, of course, left an impact on the world as well. Let's start in London and at Buckingham Palace, where a pile of cards and flowers continues to grow. There are tears, but also fond memories of a monarch who came to define and set the standards for her nation and guide it through tumultuous times. Happening right now, according to the BBC News, members of Parliament are arriving in London to discuss the transition as King Charles III takes the throne. King, by the way, now en route to London from Balmoral Castle in Scotland, according to the BBC. He's expected to meet with the Prime Minister before giving a speech later today. As for the Queen, as mentioned, she visited Tampa back in 1991. She sailed here 31 years ago for a quick visit to Tampa. She visited the University of Tampa, and then there was a ceremony at MacDill Air Force Base. During the ceremony at MacDill, she actually knighted U.S. Army General Norman Schwarzkopf. Here's how the owner of London Pride over in Largo describes losing the Queen.
I think we were speechless to start with, but very sad. I think if you've ever lost a parent, grandmother, it feels that way.
Lakeland also remembering the Queen this morning and her contribution to the Swan City. After the city's original swans died, Queen Elizabeth donated a mating pair of her royal swans in 1957. The flock grew. They are a beloved attraction at Lake Morton ever since. An icon of the city of Lakeland, actually the logo of the city as well. Now, as for King Charles' speech, as mentioned, expected later today. We don't know the timing of it just yet, but as BBC just reported, he is headed to London right now. Chad Mills, ABC Action News.
Thank you so much, Chad. We will have much more on the Queen's death and the influence her life has had on millions of people. If you want to see that, go to our website, abcactionnews.com.